Okay, Coach Lasso, your statement. And then
Yes,
question.
first, well, congratulate Maccabi for the victory. I think they play with a lot of energy. They were able to stay in the game for 40 minutes and get the win on two good runs, one on the second quarter, one at the end. For us, very simple. If you lose 22 rebounds in your basket and you shoot at 20-some% from the three-point line, most of them open jumpers, very difficult to win. If you just see this and you watch my team, how they fight for the whole game, you have two options, saying that it was a, shitty game, or give the value of fighting for 40 minutes with those situations. I think we got to improve on those situations if we want to compete at this level. But at the end, Maccabi was better for 40 minutes, and they deserve the win, and congratulate them.
Coach Lasso, kind of unfamiliar territory for you. Minus 2.5 starters, back-to-back losses in the Euro League, but you have so much talent. How do you, what do you tell this team after a loss like this? When Luka was on the line shooting 3 free throws and 11,000 people were chinning against him, I don't think he's ever been in a situation like that. He buried all 3 of them, and then a bonus, and then how do you respond from a situation like this?
Well, in that, I have no problem with my team. My team is going to fight every night. And we got to get through the difficulties. We know them. We got a situation where Tompkins was back this weekend after 4 weeks out of town. We lost Tayon. We lost Kuzmic. We had a Randolph stop. Of course, Sergi Jewell is not here. But we got to keep being competitive. We know we're in a long season, very long season for everyone. Regular season on the EuroLeague is tough. Every game is difficult. And like I always try to make sure is my team is going to be competitive every night. If we're competitive every night, of course we got talent. Of course we will win games. And at this moment, I'm more worried about growing up and as a team than victories. But don't get me wrong. I'm pissed because I lost. Let's put it this way.
Coach, you're going to get a player in the next few days, assumingly. How long do you think it's going to take the team to, become a cohesive unit once again?
Well, usually when you have injuries and important injuries on your team, it's normal, it's going to take time. For both reasons. A lot of people think the problem is just the injury and you're losing a guy. But then the situation of bringing somebody new who's been out for an injury or we get a new player, and that takes time. And it's a matter of the team knowing the other player and the player involved quick on what the team needs and wants out of him. It's true that we bring a new big guy in. I think he can give us a lot of the things that we missed today. A little bit of defensive inside, rebounding, because at the end we were able to get 83 points, but we couldn't run because we didn't have the ball. We need the ball to run, and we didn't rebound enough to get fast breaks, to get playing on the open court. So I think Tavares can help us a lot on those situations and understand that Tavares is not going to win games. At the end, it's going to be Real Madrid win games. And this is something that I try to make sure for the team from the first day.
Coach Lasso, I know coaches don't really like to talk about the other team and their focus is more on themselves, but you talked about before the game how Maccabi has completely transformed and now playing against them. Norris Cole, Pierre, guys who have really never played in the EuroLeague. What do you think about their adjustment?
Well, I think they're both athletic. They're good scorers. They control the ball. So they set a little bit the pace of the team. That's important for them. I think Deshaun Thomas is playing solid. He's hitting shots outside. He's playing inside. That middle game is helping them. Roll is a straight shooter, that helps him or open up the floor. Tyus and Paraku Skinner solid inside. So let's put it this way. Maybe it's not the talented team as maybe other years, but I think that as a team, it's solid. And if you want to beat Maccabi right now, you have to play a good game. We didn't do it for 40 minutes, and we couldn't get the victory. Of course, they have very good players, like always, and playing on this atmosphere with this great crowd is always difficult for the away team. So nothing to say. Hard game, difficult. I would have the same situation, the same feeling, winning or losing. We would have won it today. I would have been pissed because we lost 22 rebounds. And we got a 20-some% on the three-point line. It's not a matter of winning or losing right now. Right now what is important is we grow up as a team, knowing that we're going to have teams like this every week.
Coach, didn't you, with about 20 scouts came over to, the NBA came to see him, and did it have any impact, if he knew, did it have any impact on his game, at least in the first half?
No. Luke is mentally solid and prepared to know the eyes that are on him, and that's not going to change his game. And it's not going to change the way I treat him. I think he did very good things today, of course. He did some very bad things also today. And my job is trying to improve Luka as a player. That way we'll be a better team. If every player on my team is able to do a little bit more and improve on something, my team will be better. And Luka for me is the same. I don't care about scouts. I understand everybody asks me about Luka. I understand. He's 18 years old. He's doing a great job. But I don't think Luka is, let's say, not focused because people come to see him. He's been dealing with that since he was 13 and came with us back on the days. Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, Coach, we're with you, and then questions. Like
Thank
always.
you. Thank you very much. I would like to congratulate the players and the crowd for the amazing night. Before the game at the press conference, I said that we're going to play against one of the best teams in Europe, probably the best, and to see where we are right now. I think we played tonight our best game since the beginning of the season. Amazing effort, not only quality. If you have like 22 offensive rebounds, 53 rebounds altogether, yeah, it means something. If you're gonna see, if you have the box score, if you're gonna see the ranking category, the computer didn't have numbers to put over there, and it looks like it's 10 for us, 97 for them, but it's more than 10 for sure. And that's pretty much. If you have any question. Microphone.
Coach, first of all, congratulations for the win.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations for the win tonight. Coach, last week we were all sitting down here. We talked about 49 rebounds Maccabi took over Milan. This week, 53 rebounds over Madrid, and another club record with 22 rebounds, I believe, on the offensive end.
that's the effort. You can one day you can miss shot, you can make shot, but effort got to be there, and to pressure the offensive rebound. It's one of the ideas with such athleticism, and we're gonna do it till they're gonna let us do it.
Coach, it may be a little bit earlier to say, but it seems to be the first time for 3 years Maccabi is going probably to regain their status in Europe.
Maybe you can say a little bit more than me, because I don't know nothing about that 3 years. I know why I came and what I have to do here with this group of the players and the people in the organization. And till now, everything is okay. We don't need to overreact, really humble, and to think about the future and to go step by step. It's really early for any other conclusion.
Coach, congratulations. You said that this game show you where you are. So where you are?
I think we are able to play against everybody. That's what I can say right now after 6 games. I'm there. Able to play against everybody.
Coach, the win that you got tonight, do you think it will help the confidence of the team? You know, maybe will help in the mental aspect as well?
I didn't see that anybody is down before this game. I think it's kind of development. You can see every time one step forward. But definitely that win helping. But according to your question, it looks like someone was down. And we're good. We are good. We're going. Yeah, I don't know what is the next level to win against Real Madrid like this. It's pretty good. We have to be stable, and to stay on that level, I would be more realistic.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
2 questions. First question, and you can answer. There was a 7-point play near the end of the game. The three foul shots, the technical on yourself, and then the 3-pointer by Doncic, nails them all. What does it say about your team that you were able to keep everybody together and pull out the win when they, pretty much came right back?
Thank you very much to ask me that. I think it was my overreaction. I'm so experienced coach, I cannot put myself in that situation. I really don't know if it was foul or no, but I react how I react. They gave me technical foul, and Doncic has a class. But I think more than that is the most important, that mental toughness of my players. That won the game. That won the game. We trust. We stay together all the time. You saw that when it's happened, my players went over there together to talk, to stay together. Also after the Andre Kane unsportslike, I didn't even see that situation. But mental toughness and effort won this.
And the second question, DeAndre Kane. If you look at the stat sheets, you see 1 point, a few rebounds, a few assists, but the reality is he was glue paper to Luka throughout the game. What was your defensive game plan tonight? Could you talk a little bit about that and Kane's effort on the defense?
I don't think that we're going to go that deep because we are not at the clinic, but anyway, I appreciate your question. You saw the games here. We're trying to change more players on their best players, and he did a pretty good job. You know that there is some players able to sacrifice for others, and even he didn't score like against Milano. I think 12 points today. He shared the ball. He had a very smart decision on the front court, and I like it how he played.
Coach, Deshaun Thomas, are you surprised from him, or is that what you expected? Because last year in Istanbul, he played a middle average season, and this is an understatement.
Deshaun Thomas, I know him very well. When I signed him, I knew how I'm going to use him. He's scorer. Maybe not great athlete, but he's playing with the heart. He's scorer. He finds himself in this system, and his basketball is the result of that. And we don't need to think about last year. This is a completely different program, and it looks like he feels good in this program.
Maybe because of last year you come very hungry?
It's more question for him, because I never worked with him. I know him, I know his quality, I know what he is able to do. I put it in my system, and that's it.
Coach, it looks like that in the last few years, the trend around Europe and in the world was perimeter-oriented on the offensive end. And we're seeing Maccabi getting a whole lot of chances, a whole lot of open looks, maybe we'll call it like that, for 2 points, less for 3. Is that a new trend, do you believe, to...
No, we want to be a more balanced team, like inside, perimeter. We want our shots to come after the pass from inside. That's kind of idea. And now I think our team has more balance.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it.